End of the week, and you can almost hear the sigh of relief, a sort of global exhale, as the major markets close for the weekend, bringing an end to an absolutely bruising month of economic news. October 2008 has lived up to the reputation of Octobers past, when economies and markets faltered. So today you could forgive people who lived through those times from remembering the ghosts of Octobers past, even as they worry about what's coming next. Ron Charles reports.
Even with these frightening characters hitting the streets, Halloween is not the scariest night this October. For many Canadians, that came at the beginning of the month, the day the Toronto Stock Exchange took one of its biggest tumbles ever.
You remember the one in October of 1980.
Fred Ketchen has worked in Canada's financial industry for 51 years. He's seen a lot of bad Octobers, but this?
I've been waiting for the end of this stupid month for a long, long time. And here we are, the end of the month, 31st of October, and we can get on to other things.
Even though stock markets recovered somewhat a few days later, it's been an excruciating ride throughout the month. In the last 50 years, there have only been 2 other market periods this bad. Ketchen remembers one in 1987.
I remember sitting in my office and watching shares cut themselves in half, not once, but twice, and I thought this has got to be the end of this. But we did have a fairly speedy recovery from that one.
This time, the market collapse is being blamed on the banking crisis, and there are predictions of a global recession.
We had this whole October demise here, where we had a waterfall decline, and that's the indication of something more sinister going on.
By this month's final week, the Toronto Stock Exchange was back to big triple-digit dives.
Yeah, but they've taken it away.
Yet at Krakauer and Bernie Klein want to offer a little perspective. Krakauer is 97 and remembers Black October in 1929, when stocks collapsed, governments were slow to react, leading to the Great Depression. Her father was running a paper box company.
He lost everything. Everything went. The company, the stocks, everything.
Klein's father lost his job as well.
We went on what was then called relief, which was called welfare now. And even young as I was, it was absolutely humiliating to go for our winter clothes to the city hall.
People around the world have certainly received a fright. The hope is quick and organized action will keep economic horror stories from haunting us again. Ron Charles, CBC News, Toronto.